This is how we lived. Untainted skies, cloudless days.
The smell of eucalyptus and cypress, heady in our veins.
An almost blighted world made it easy to think that come hell or high water,
we will never give in.
This is how we lived.
Numbered and pigeonholed, in well-worn and hand-me-down clothes.
Batless cardigans, tees and ties, even Sunday bests, berets and whites.
We brave the out at 6 a.m. through monsoon and springtime.
Brassoed, blancoed, cherry blossomed through rain and sunshine.
Our textbooks were dog-eared too. Hockey sticks, rackets, and what have you.
We invented the recycle reuse tag long before it turned a modern brag.
This is how we lived.
A world where pizzas send shivers down the spine, verties and the unimaginable kind.
And yet, somehow,
Despite it all, we survived.
we survived.
the unforgettable 67 was both refuge and haven.
The hymn book opened many a made-up verse and new emotions we learned behind the walls of church.
Tea buns served as conversation starters. How much were we willing to trade for a puff and tonic water?
Under that jacaranda tree, we loved for the first time.
And on those walls and desks left our names etched in pine.
This is how we lived.
Played middle, top in many a sport. Woke up with chilblains and terrible colds.
We were sent to bed with carminative mixture, Vicks up the nose.
Saltwater gargles and swabs down our throats.
Hospi was heaven when algebra got too much. And chickenpox made counting scabs fun to touch.
To think that we had the same syringes for typhoid, enough to scare the millennials for life. Ain't it, my boy?
This is how we lived. By sneaking trips to beaches, following the rail tracks in search of home and siblings.
Visited every tea factory within the Nilgiri's vicinity. Drummed up old songs with teachers' names thrown in.
And laughed our heads off when they knew and chimed in.
This is how we lived.
Plotted and planned. Dinner and dance. Bribed the dude to turn off the lights at waltz.
Memorized lines, mastered histrionics for school plays, and fainted regularly while practicing parade.
How we laughed at the suicide squad and gasped at how old the oils got.
Little did we imagine that we would look 110.
Beer-bellied, grey-eyed, but still 17 in our heads.
This is how we lived in a world called Lovedale.
750 acres sprawled over hills and dale.
And that's why we come back.
And that's why we come back.
Time and again.
Falling in love.
Falling in love.
Falling in love with her again.